Shut up.
Or what, sir?
Shut up, Bertie.
This isn't right.
Bertie, it is right. Just shut up, okay? And I'll come talk to you right now, okay? Just shut up right now. Do you understand?
You're gonna go to jail.
I moved out of the way of his light.
I want to make it very clear to you that if you get close to this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail.
Why are you recording?
Why are you asking me?
Recording?
Why are you even asking
You
me?
have no fucking life, right? Get out of here, dude. Stop acting like you're a fucking know-it-all. You don't know shit.
Sir.
Just shut up, okay? Well, then shut the fuck up already.
All right.
You're like a fucking big badass. No, get in the goddamn car, dude.
Look, you're gonna do this?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. A few weeks ago, I featured a viewer named Kevin and his encounter with customs agents at a border checkpoint. That isn't at the border.
Is there anything in the vehicle that we need to know about?
I'm not going to answer any questions. That's a violation of my First Amendment right.
No, I can stand wherever I want.
Oh, if you're blocking my camera, it's a violation of my First Amendment right. Why are you guys doing this?
You're being detained. They tried to explain it to you. You don't want to listen.
Just recording right away. So you just do me,
That was Kevin's second video to be featured on the channel, but today is an update on the first incident that I published in 2024.
Why are you even asking
You have
me?
no fucking life, right? Get out of here, dude.
To see that video, use the link in the pinned comment. But today, we have new footage of the incident and an update about the court case. I originally requested the body cam footage in April of 2024 and was denied because there was an ongoing investigation surrounding the arrest of the occupants of this yellow truck. Now, that's pretty standard though, as you can see they used the same excuse to ask the Texas Attorney General for permission to deny my request for records just 4 months prior in a totally different request. In fact, the denial letter from the AG is essentially a carbon copy with nothing changed other than the date, incident number, and the reason for the denial. Eventually, they delivered an incident report, and because Kevin sued them, they were forced to provide the footage in discovery. Hashtag transparency. Hashtag we're recording too. According to the incident report that I had to fight for, officers were initially responding to a robbery in progress. A husband was fighting with his wife. The wife was told to leave, and she did. And when she left, she realized she didn't have her phone, so she returned, thinking she had left it on the countertop, but couldn't find it. Of course, this sparked another argument, and this time, the husband got into his truck with his dad and left. But due to the 911 call, they were pulled over by officers responding to the alleged robbery, just moments after the call.
Come here, hands. Hands. Step out. Driver, step out. Driver, step out. Stay right there. You stay right there, passenger. Face away from me. Face that way. Hands behind your back. Yeah, I'll let you know here in a bit. Stay right there. Hold on. You stay right there. Keep your hands out. Keep your hands out. You stay right here. Stay right here. Why are you putting it in the phone? Tristan, record him. Tristan, record him. Record him.
As the occupants are detained, Kevin arrives, looking to fuel up his vehicle.
You have any weapons on you? Okay. Grab a seat. Grab a seat.
Well, I can't get into this thing here.
Get your feet in. Step out. Head behind your back.
What are the reasons, sir?
Because you guys are suspects in a robbery. Step out the
robbery, sir?
Step out the vehicle.
Yes, sir. May I step
Step out the
Yes,
vehicle.
sir.
Step
Yes,
out.
sir. Watch
Hands
out for
behind
my
your
phone,
back.
sir.
Hands behind your back.
There you go, sir.
You understand?
There you go. Yes, sir. And a robbery. And whose house was robbed, sir? Or what was robbed, sir? Ma'am, please know. What was robbed, sir? Okay, yes, sir.
Hearing the politeness of the suspect despite being handcuffed and accused of a crime, Kevin decided to record the encounter.
He took that guy out and arrested him? Uh-huh. Huh.
Your phone is right there on the truck, Dad. They're not letting you get it. Thank you, sir. Did he tell you what you did, Father? He hasn't told you nothing. He just pulled you over and put you in cuffs, right?
Officer Rivas now separates the father and son, placing the robbery suspect in another cruiser.
Shut up.
Or what, sir?
Shut up, Bertie.
This isn't right.
It is right. Okay, look,
What
you're
is
the
right?
suspect in a robbery, okay? You understand? So that's why you're handcuffed. So just shut up Okay? And I'll come talk to you right now, okay? Just shut up right now. Do you understand? Stop acting like you're a fucking know-it-all. You don't know shit.
Sir.
Just shut up, okay? Well, then shut the fuck up already.
Alright.
You're like a fucking big badass. No, get in the goddamn car, dude.
Look, you're gonna do this?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
In the United States, this is what officers call professionalism and due process. Someone makes an accusation, but there's no proof or corroborating details, and suddenly you're in cuffs, searched, your property is seized, and you're treated like a criminal, based on nothing more than someone's word. It's presumed innocent, but treated as if guilty. But of course, after a year of begging the Attorney General to keep this a secret, and the Attorney General issuing blanket denials, I was finally able to get a partial denial, which forced the SAPD to send me the incident report. It details that the suspect was searched and placed in a patrol vehicle, but that the victim's phone was never found, not on the suspect or in the vehicle. Furthermore, the victim never saw the phone being stolen. Unluckily for the suspect, he was booked on traffic warrants and was only listed as a suspect for the theft. And even now, almost 2 years later, there are no charges or cases for theft that appear on the Bexar County court records for the suspect, which raises my concern as to what was being investigated. What was being conducted that took almost a year, allowing the SAPD to hide body cam footage of their officers acting like complete jerks if no one was ever charged that night, aside from the guy being picked up on a warrant after a lawfully questionable traffic stop. These are literally the exact same tactics as they've been pulling with the Epstein files, but for petty shit that could be nipped in the bud with effective leadership. But don't worry, because it only gets worse from here. Because after Rivas secures the suspect in another patrol vehicle, he approaches Kevin, who has been quietly filming from his gas pump for the past few minutes.
Hey, bro, can you get out of here? Huh? Can you get out of here? Can you get out of here or no?
Why are you talking to me?
Why are you recording?
Why are you asking me?
Recording?
Why are you even asking
You
me?
have no fucking life, right? Get out of here, dude. Hey, can you watch him?
Yeah.
That's the suspect over there. Put him in your car. Don't stop talking shit.
Officer Rivas now speaks with the driver of the suspect vehicle.
Can you hear me? You don't want to talk? Okay, since you don't want to talk, I'm going to talk and you listen, okay? Your son is a suspect in a possible robbery, so that's why you put your vehicle matches the suspect description. That's why you're put over and that's why you're detained in handcuffs. You understand? If everything checks out good, right? And y'all did not commit any crimes, I'm going to cut you guys loose. That's why you're in handcuffs. You understand? Okay, are you going to talk or no?
I don't have anything.
Do you have any insurance on your vehicle? Where's the insurance at?
It's probably on my phone.
Okay, well, if you can't provide it, you don't have anything like that, then I'm going to tow your vehicle, okay? You don't want to cooperate? Then it's fine.
It's on the phone.
Are you going to talk?
It's on the phone.
Are you going to talk to me, yes or no?
41, you're going to need additional units there.
Huh? No, they're just fucking clowns recording.
A moment later, Officer Gandara tells Rivas to release the father, which is acknowledged with a complaint about the passenger and Kevin filming.
He said, cut that loose. You can take a truck. Is it an insurance or anything?
Okay. He said he might have it on his phone.
Fuck.
But when I pulled him out, he tried recording. He started recording. The son, the suspect. And then these fuckers started recording.
That blows my mind, dude.
I'm trying not to fucking piss off right now, dude.
Yeah,
They got no fucking lives.
After about 8 minutes of standing between his vehicle and his gas pump, Officer Rivas aims his patrol car's spotlight at Kevin's camera.
Oh, hey, get over here. If you get near this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail. Let me.
He shined his light in my camera.
I don't care.
You should
No,
care.
it's not.
That's a First Amendment violation.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not fine.
Okay.
So I moved out of the way.
If you get closer to this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail.
I moved out of the way of his light.
I want to make it very clear to you that if you get closer to this traffic stop, you're gonna go to jail. Do you understand that?
Officer Gandara threatens Kevin with arrest if he gets near the traffic stop, but in his current position, he's actually further away than he was prior to moving. It's obvious to everyone that Kevin was moving to escape that light. It's also obvious to everyone that the light was being used as an intentional obstruction caused by Officer Rivas. But instead of dressing each other down and ensuring that their department remains professional, they use this as an opportunity to escalate. There's no decent intent here. The officer's action is purely in retaliation for protected activity. Kevin now has a grasp of how unreasonable these officers are, and how much more dangerous that makes them. So he elects to keep quiet. But, of course, out of nowhere, Officer Gonorrhea attempts to escalate again by belittling Kevin, all because he was filming.
It's ridiculous, man. People are trying to do an investigation and you don't have a light.
You shouldn't be afraid of a camera.
Oh, trust me, we're not afraid of you.
He shouldn't shine his light on my. He shouldn't shine his light on my
We're
camera.
having to worry about something else, and then you right next to us recording.
Shouldn't worry about me.
Well, obviously you've never done this job before, but you clearly doesn't know what comes with it.
Meanwhile, Officer Rivas speaks to the suspect's father.
Hey, sir, give us a few minutes and we're gonna let you go, okay?
321-361, the Baptist 111 Prospect. Caller and her daughter got into an argument, and the daughter took off her caller's laptop.
What's so funny?
I don't understand what the problem was.
I explained to you what the problem was.
Okay.
Did I not?
I don't
Okay.
remember sometimes.
So check this out.
I forget.
This is your son?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Is he going through a divorce right now? Or a separation or something like that?
Yes.
Okay. So, ex-wife, whatever you want to call her, wife?
Not yet.
Okay, so wife?
Okay.
So wife called saying that your son robbed her and he took her wallet.
Okay.
So that's the reason we are here in this situation. right now, okay?
And I understand, but when they say one thing and it's another, of course.
Yeah, but so here's the thing.
No, I
right?
understand.
We have to treat it
No, I know. I
like
understand.
that's what it is.
But
okay. So look, you're not under arrest. Okay, you're just detained. Does that make sense?
yeah, okay, I got you.
Well, okay, what don't you understand? So I can clear this up for you. What don't you understand? Your son's gonna be going down to jail tonight because he has a couple of ticket warrants. He'll probably be out in the morning. Okay? Because I had officers ticket warrants, traffic tickets.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my partners over there where his wife is at, they went over there, they talked to her, and they told me, right, that it was not a robbery, nothing like that. So he's not going to be getting charged with that.
Sometimes somebody's telling you to let go, man. Just let it go, man.
How long has he been with her?
Shit, about 11 years.
They have kids?
They have 2.
Where are the kids at?
They're with my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Where do y'all live at?
live out there.
Okay. Let me have you step out, sir. I'm going to take the handcuffs off. Can you face away from me? I'm going to talk to my partners over there real quick. Just confirm that you're good to go and we'll cut you loose, okay? Appreciate you being cooperative for the most part, but like at the same time, you have to look at things from our perspective, right? Because we don't know the full story. That's the reason why we're here, okay? And I'm not trying to be rude to you. I'm not trying to be a dick to you, sir. You got a job to do, right? I got a job to do. Once we finally communicate and figure it out, this is not a robbery. Like I said, the handcuffs are off. Okay? You can stand right here and give me a second, okay? I'm gonna talk to my partner. You have any questions right now?
Shortly after, the man is set free.
Hey, sir. You're good to go. Okay, but like I said, your son's gonna be going down tonight for the ticket warrants.
Before clearing the scene, Officer Rivas notices that Kevin is a veteran.
And he's a veteran? 15 Ds, 9 Ms. And he's a veteran? Yeah. We'll talk to him now. Put on, boss. Hey, what branch were you in?
You know, you shouldn't shine your light on someone filming you like that. You know that's a First Amendment violation.
What branch are you in?
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm trying to talk to you, but alright. I'm a veteran too, but alright.
Prior to leaving, Kevin attempted to bring the supervisor's attention to the unprofessional behavior demonstrated by his officers, but the supervisor is likely the reason why they do what they do.
You're the sergeant here? Sergeant? You're the sergeant here? You should tell your guys not to shine a light. When we're filming like this, you should tell him that he shouldn't be shining his bright light in my face like that. That's not good.
The supervisor appears to shrug off Kevin's concerns and ignores him, but in a lawsuit filed pro se for this incident, Kevin alleges that since this encounter, he's experienced persistent worry about unlawful retaliation. He has since hesitated to film officers that he's encountered, and he's adjusted his movements to avoid police activity when feasible. But Judge Jason Pulliam dismissed the case, citing the ordinary firmness test. Now, the court is required to judge a First Amendment retaliation case objectively, using the facts alleged in the complaint to determine whether the conduct of the officers would deter a person of ordinary firmness. But his dismissal relied heavily on the fact that Kevin kept recording. Rather than removing himself, he repositioned himself and didn't stop. But in response to the dismissal, Kevin filed a Rule 59E motion, which is similar to an appeal but happens before you appeal to the circuit courts. The motion does a few things. One, it can preserve issues for appeal, challenges qualified immunity at this earlier stage of the case, and it reframes the spotlight and the threats of going to jail. In the motion, Kevin argued that the judge improperly viewed the ordinary firmness test as a plaintiff-specific persistence test, rather than applying the test to the ordinary person. Beyond that, Kevin argued that there's already Fifth Circuit precedent, which does not require the plaintiff to stop recording to show injury. It's kind of a long shot, but paired with Irizarry versus Yahia, we might actually get some sort of case precedent start to spread across the nation, saying that it is actually a violation of one's First Amendment right to shine a flashlight into a camera, specifically to prevent recording. I mean, most of us believe that to be true. We can't walk up to a flock camera and put tape over the lens. We would actually go to jail for that. So why would they be able to do it to us? But outside of my own opinions, I'm curious to know what you think. Take the quiz down below and let me know. Do you view the use of the spotlight to block the camera and the repeated threats of arrest as a momentary annoyance, or as conduct that would deter an ordinary person from continuing to record? I look forward to seeing your results, and of course, whenever the judge decides on this case, and whether or not this moves to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. There's a big chance that it will fail, but no matter what happens, I'll be sure to let you know. See you in the next one.